In this video, guys, we're going to be going over a bunch of the brand new JDM tackle that we just got into the shop here. Now, we do have WeCast coming up, our in-store tackle show that you do not want to miss. We have so many products to show off from some of the top brands, not just the rod and reel companies, but I'm talking the soft plastic ones as well. Of course, big brands like Strike King, Pure Fishing, Berkeley, GSM, including Yamamoto, Big Bite Baits, American Bait Works, Bait Fuel, so many different brands that have come together to work with us to showcase this new tackle directly for the consumer. We've got so many giveaway prizes, BKK, Owner, Spear Point. I'm talking a ton of stuff, free food, free drink. If you're in the North Texas area, make sure to stop by. Let's check out some of this JDM tackle though. You know, kicking it off, we do have a drop that happened yesterday, or did have a drop that happened yesterday with Depths Sakamata shads almost entirely out. We do have some 8-inchers left, and we did get in the new size of the MS Craw, which is a really cool crawfish imitation soft plastic from Depths. It is very heavily salted, has a great scent, and one of the great things about the MS Craw is it is a very finessey bait packed into a little bit bigger package. So if you're looking for a craw to flip around, especially punch with, this is a great option for that. It's little tiny appendages, and it is a really cool bait. Of course, all across the table in front of me are a reload of studio composite handles ranging from the 92, the 96, the 102, and the 108 millimeter handles. These are specifically the Shimano ones. We still have some Daiwa ones in stock, and I don't mean Shimano Daiwa specifically. The 8x5 will fit your Lew's, your Abu Garcia, your Baits Fishing. These specifically are the 7x4 millimeter hole, so these are going to fit Shimano's. For the most part, we expanded the color line, so instead of just having the plain black, silver, and gunmetal, we expanded into the gold and silver in a lot of these different models here, so I'm super psyched about that. If you haven't checked out our other videos on the studio composite handles, these guys right here are full carbon. They do have a little aluminum piece on the top here which has got the color, but these are basically full carbon utilizing a 5 millimeter aluminum plate on the back, which is going to really give you a just massive amount of torque, double bearing support. These things are ultra smooth, and you can check them out in store here or order them online. I'm going to link them in the description for you. Bunch of JDM stuff to run through for y'all. If you do have a Steez, a Zillion, or a Ryoga reel that you want to put these studio composite handles on, we do have those 8x5s again in stock, but you are going to need these guys right here. These are the Bolt C Type 2s, and what's different about these from the regular nuts that come with them is that the Steezes and the Ryogas and the Zillions, they have a little area for this bolt to actually go into. So you can screw this guy into the reel itself, the shaft, essentially is what I'm trying to say. This makes everything a whole lot easier and actually works the way it's supposed to work, just like the actual reel or the nut that comes on your reel. So we do also have the regular replacement nuts for the 8x5 and 7x4 in left and right hand if you want to replace those as well. These are all up on the website right now. You can check them out on the homepage under recently added. Some other cool stuff we've got for WeCast. These are brand new. I want to talk about this one first because we are on the topic of studio composite. But this guy right here is going to be the brand new Volta 235 glide bait. This is a hard bait from Studio Composite. This thing is made of carbon fiber, and it is ultra durable. There's some videos out there of them throwing it up on the rocks, dragging it through, and it looks like nothing even happened to it. This guy, again, 235 mil. Very cool trout pattern on this one, and this one does have a little bit more of your typical trout-esque looking body. A little bit longer, a little bit skinnier from top to bottom. It looks like in this model of the Volta, it's going to have a replaceable tail, so hopefully when these are available for order, we will get some different color tails for y'all. Of course, the smoke's probably going to be the most popular. I'm hoping they have like a chartreuse as well as something like a pink or scuppernong color as well. What's really neat also that I noticed on this Volta here is that instead of just being like a small line tie, they actually put a what looks to be really reinforced ring on the top here. So you're able to use a split ring, use a oval ring, anything like that, and get some really crazy action out of this. So hopefully after the show, I'm going to go rig this up, put some hooks on it, do some testing with it. But this guy is super sweet, and, you know, can't thank Manu from Studio Composite enough for him helping us out, sending us some of these samples, as well as setting us up as a dealer for Studio Composite. Again, really, really hot seller for us in terms of handles and accessories, and can't wait to expand the lineup here. Now, this one is basically in production right now. Grow Design Works. This is the brand new G Flag 175. If you're not familiar with the flag baits, these guys are soft glide baits. They have a netting in the center on the joint here to allow it to swim and move like a flag instead of a choppy style bait, which you can work this side to side a little bit like a typical glide bait would. This is really made to reel and pause, or just reel straight in. This is great to flip around docks, way up under stuff. This skips beautifully. I love how the design of this is allowing for a top and bottom hook configuration. And to run the top hook, you can also do put in different weights in the bottom to help balance it out as well. So, you know, Koizumi and the Grow Design team really put a lot of work into the G flag and their flag baits. Of course, they have the 175 flag as well as the 255, which always sell out instantly when we get them in. So if you aren't following the social media, follow the Instagram and Facebook at Lake Pro Tackle, and we're going to update you on when all this cool stuff gets in. But again, if you're in the North Texas area, you want first looks at some of these JDM baits. Volta 235, Grow Design Works 175. Y'all, these are in the shop. We're working really closely with our JDM guys over there in Japan, as well as a bunch of other people across the world. And we're super psyched to be able to have these opportunities. So we want to extend what has, you know, made our store so unique. You know, give y'all, the consumers, the ones that really keep us in business and help us, you know, make a living doing what we love, you know, extend this hospitality that we've been given. So really, really neat stuff. Grow Design Works, Studio Composite. And for those of you that keep messaging me about getting Metro glide baits, for those of you that come to the show, these are going to go on the peg at 9:30, one per person. We have 5 of each in the shad and 5 of the bone for the Metro glide baits. So these will be going up on Saturday morning at 9:30, kind of right when we open, and we hope to see everyone there. Again, Depths, Studio Composite, all a bunch of cool stuff gone in the system lately. So we also have some 255 from Depths going up very soon, and a big restock of Ryugi as well. So if you are looking for item bags, item bag doubles, stock bags, hook boxes, got all that. Restock on football heads as well, tungsten G2 football heads. So bunch of cool stuff. Super psyched, super hyped about all this stuff coming over. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time at Lake Pro Tackle. See you guys.